Making cold calling and outbound work is very, very different from making cold calling and outbound work for you. First one, a lot of times you can get right away within like the first days or the few weeks of a campaign, and then really optimizing the process to the point where you're really generating massive ROI. Like most of our clients are able to 10x on us. And we're like, okay, well, how do you do that? It's usually this iterative process. So I'll give you our company, Manos Health, as an example. So in the beginning, we were pitching 3 different ideal customer profiles. We were pitching clinics, we were pitching funded startups, and we were pitching enterprise. And we realized that if we just pitch funded startups, it's the highest conversion and they stay for the longest. So we pivoted. The clinics were booking a ton of meetings, but huge no-show rate, very difficult to work with. And then with enterprise, it was a little bit harder to get traction unless we were doing like a lecture for Hopkins or Yale or putting materials out or networking or building a relationship or getting a referral. So we were like, okay, let's give up on enterprise. Let's double down on funded startups. And then another thing that we started to do was we're like, for Mirraponte, a lot of our clients, it's a very productized service. It's like very cheap leads, cold call, cold email, LinkedIn. However, what we found for Manos Health, because a lot of healthcare clients are 10 years behind, you can't really expect them to know what to do with their leads necessarily. So for those clients, we created much more of this growth partner consulting hybrid, which is not scalable, but it boosted our ROI per client to above 6 figures. So it ended up being worth it. So a lot of the game in the beginning, like you get leads and you get meetings and it's really exciting. But like I'm talking to one of my clients, we're reworking his offer and he's like, listen, I'm getting leads, but I'm having less. I'm like, I have a client who had more conversations in 2 days than this guy had in a month. And their delivery, their service delivery is almost identical. And I'm like, it's almost always about brand positioning. And a lot of times the way you're used to selling it or the people that you're used to working with through inbound traffic, where all of your case studies are, where all of your testimonials are, is not the best path for outbound. A lot of our best clients are just people with enough gumption, like especially the Y Combinator guys, like people with enough guts to iterate and figure it out and make it work for them. A lot of times it works out of the box, but you've really only unlocked maybe 10% of the potential that you can get when you start to learn how to use the tool better and better and better and better. That usually takes 6 months, but if you stick with it, those are the clients that have made over $1 million with us. So hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you guys soon.